spot given to Casey off turn 2. And drafting help is scarce topside for Marcus Ambrose. He's got Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch up there with him, looking to get more, but everybody, the lion's share of it, is downstairs. Here's Tony Stewart, the race leader. Jimmy Johnson is second. Denny Hamlin, Casey Kane, and now Jeff Burton round out the top 5.
Then you stack them up 2 by 2 from there on back. Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon is right there to his outside. Marcus Ambrose, that drafting help still there from Carl Edwards.
Everybody's trying to get down to the bottom of the racetrack and run that low groove. The second wave out there in that high line is beginning to move right now as they work their way back towards turns 1 and 2. Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, Casey Kane, and Jeff Burton are the top 5.
Into turn number 1 they come. Top 5 all hugging the bottom of the racetrack. 6th spot belongs to Matt Kenseth. Jeff Gordon, despite getting shuffled to the back earlier, he rides in with 7th position. That is David Regan and Sam Hornick. Front tender single file. First side-by-side battle is back where Marcus Ambrose and Joey Logano race wheel to wheel. Ambrose drafting help from Casey Mears. Logano drafting help from A.J. Allmendinger. That is the way they will race off the end of the super stretch.
Marcus Ambrose restarted up in the 4th position, but he is free-falling outside of the top 10. He continues to ride on the outside line. This time, drafting help from Casey Mears.
Front 12 cars now are single file as they come back into the tri-oval. Then it stacks up double wide. You've got A.J. Allmendinger to the inside of Marcus Ambrose, and now 3 wide as Casey Mears pulls up there.
Mears looking to go high, wide, and handsome and pick himself up a couple of spots. He's going to do so. He's got drafting help now from Scott Speed. Both of them are going to move around the A.J. Allmendinger machine as they race to the super stretch. Here's Jeff Gordon on the move to the outside of Matt Kenseth. Problem is, Jeff had drafting help to start the run. He will not have any to complete it. Kenseth gets back by. David Regan, Sam Hornick Jr., Kyle Busch also diving to the inside of Gordon.
And Jeff Gordon now back to 10th with Kyle Busch to his inside. No drafting help whatsoever for Jeff Gordon. Casey Mears is the closest, but he's still some 3-car lead back.
About to put 19 laps on the scoreboard, chasing Tony Stewart. Mark Martin had a problem. He has gone down to the care center. Let's quickly go down there to Preston Root. Barney, he's walked out of the care center under his own power. Mark Martin, it happened up in 3 and 4. How'd you see it?
It was actually off of 2, and it was my fault. You know, I was just, we were just running along there, had such a great race car, and Matt ran the top side there and got a run coming up off the corner, and I was trying to keep it down and leave us room, and just pinched him. Front wheels were cut, and it just didn't turn quite enough. It's really slick out there. That's my fault.
All right, Mark Martin out of the care center under his own power. He's all right, but out of the race this evening for the Coke 400. It'll take just a little bit of contact, and all of a sudden you find yourself in the wall or with a torn-up race car, and Mark Martin has done exactly that. 20 laps come up on the scoreboard. Tony Stewart still at the front of the field. Jimmy Johnson second. Denny Hamlin third. Casey Kane fourth. And Jeff Burton fifth.